We got a lot to talk about, y'all, this week. A whole lot to talk about. Hello, Mike Lowry. Just wanted to come on here real quick, give y'all some updates on what this Sunday's food for thought is going to be about. And hopefully you guys can see the picture that I have attached to this audio. We're going to be talking about colorism. I think I'm going to title this one, Love Your Complexion. And I say that because, especially for black women, you know, we come in all shades and sizes. And I think that, you know, the stereotype just based on our complexion is different. And myself being brown skinned, you know, there's been stereotypes out there for my complexion as well, along with dark skinned women and light skinned women. You know, I feel like dark skinned women tend to get the worst stereotype. And, you know, with lighter complected women, you know, for somebody that's dark skinned, you know, you may feel like they receive a pass or it's a privilege there. But I had an interesting conversation with one of my best friends who just so happened to be, you know, of lighter skin. And, you know, she said her whole childhood she wanted to be darker. And it was interesting to me because I've had other friends that were, you know, light skinned and didn't feel that way. And me, myself, being brown skin, you know, I went through a phase as a kid where I wanted to be lighter, or I wanted my hair to be a certain way. And it's a really sad thing to go through, especially with the type of stereotypes we have just based on our skin complexion. So I think, as I said Sunday, you know, I definitely want to go into that and hit a couple of different things that may hit home for a lot of women out there, and I may strike some nerves as well, just because I want to be able to voice, you know, I don't speak for everybody when I say this, but I want to be able to voice, you know, what we're thinking, but we really don't, you know, take in consideration or discuss openly. So hopefully, you know, I get a lot of people, especially the women, to join in this Sunday's food for thought, colorism. Love your complexion. And it would be interesting to know what you all think about that with your own complexion and with other complexions that's out there. You know, us as black women, you know, we always a lot of us are either competing or down on each other. You know, now I know that we're coming into an era where, you know, this whole black girl magic thing and we're trying to support one another, but some of us still carry things from, you know, our childhood or things that we've been through, the root of it, where the undertone could be negative, whether you feel that about yourself or another woman. So this is going to be a big topic that I want to address, and hopefully, you know, we can get black to it. And I get people to join in on this live. As I said before last week, because I know we were talking about the representative versus the real person, and before that we were talking about self-worth. So when we go into colorism, that definitely goes hand in hand with your self-worth. And it's going to be interesting to see people's opinion, men and women, for that matter. Like, you know, we all have our niche, our thing that we are attracted to the most. Some men just only deal with light-skinned women. Some deal with only dark. Some prefer brown. You know, it's interesting to see why that is. Is the undertone of it a negative thing, or is it something that's just what you're attracted to? You know what I mean? Same thing on the women's side. So, as I said before, and I keep saying it, y'all feel free to join in on the live on Sunday. I'm not telling y'all to, you know, get on there and show your face. Some people are uncomfortable with the camera. I completely get that. But if you want to do a live audio or chime in on it, tell me your thoughts, whether you want to attach a comment under this live or inbox me or post to the page. I definitely want to jump into it. I want to hear you guys' opinions, because that'll allow me to for us to come together and figure out what the root of the issue is. How can we, you know, embrace our complexion if we haven't yet? And I know that a lot of the followers that are on this Get Black to a page, or you're just pretty much over 30. So you may be already, embracing yourself. But there's some of us out there that may not have gotten that far, or may need to have a better understanding. Or furthermore, if you already have embraced it, loving yourself even more. Loving your skin that you're in even more. So I didn't want to take up too much time. This is just kind of a preview of what we're going to be talking about. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Hey, Janae. I see you listening, girl. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that. You know what I mean? Because I definitely want to touch on it even more. It's a couple of documentaries I have recently watched. Like this picture that I got was from a documentary that came out some years ago. And as I mentioned before last week, it was a documentary just talking about us as women, as black women, what all we've had to endure, what all we had to have been through that causes us to either be, angry, or the stereotype of the angry black woman. Like, that's something else that I want to get into as well. It may not be this Sunday, it may be in another segment, but, it leads me to ask the question, do we have a right to be angry? You know what I mean? Why are we angry? If that is the case. So y'all let me know what y'all think. I hope everybody had a very blessed Wednesday. It was nice out today, despite the wind. And it looks like we're getting into the warmer weather season, which I'm excited about that. And hopefully we can get through the rest of this whole COVID thing. But yeah, I hope everybody's week is going good. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your week. I look forward to seeing all of you live this Sunday's Food for Thought. Colorism. Love your complexion. That's going to be the topic. Okay? If y'all have not checked out the YouTube page, log on to YouTube. Like, subscribe. Is Get Black to It. As I say again, GETBLACK, the number 2IT. Like, subscribe, share, all of that. Comment what y'all think about this topic, and then I will see you all guys all on Sunday. Love you all. Y'all have a good night.